Hey, what's up everybody? Craig here from Total Miner. This is a development video showing you the progress for the 2.12 update. Look how fast that world generates. Coming to you soon on Xbox 360. Not. Would be nice to have it generate that fast on the Xbox 360. But alas, no dreams are free. The 2.12 update is aimed at new players. And what it is addressing is the problem that new players have with the hotbar. And in particular, the fact that you must equip items and tools in your right hand and blocks in your left hand. So new players are trying to equip blocks into their right hand and wondering why it doesn't work, and they're trying to equip items into their left hand and wondering why it doesn't work. They're wondering what the hell's going on, why is it so annoying, why is it so confusing, why is it so frustrating, and it just puts them off the game. So this update is to rectify this problem. So you can now see, as I move the white cursor across the hotbar, every item is now equipped. Same with the left cursor, except of course you can't equip the same item from the same slot in both hands. So whichever slot was there, whichever cursor was there first has the priority on that slot. But every other item will equip in both hands. So you can equip tools, items, blocks, whatever in either hand. It's important to note to existing players, experienced players, this does not have to change how you currently play the game at all. You can still play exactly how you play now. Blocks in left hand, tools in right hand. It's entirely up to you. You can choose to equip whatever you want in whatever hand. This doesn't change anything like that. It just gives you a bit more flexibility now. So don't be afraid of this change. It's a good change. It's not something that's going to make you change how you play. If anything, it'll make it a little bit more, give you a bit more freedom. So when new players now move the cursor, they don't have to think, why isn't it equipping that block or that item in that hand? It will always equip all the blocks and items, and that is the primary goal of this update, to remove confusion on the hotbar for new players. Because most players are not used to dual wielding, they're used to wielding one hand, single-handed wielding, so they don't have this issue because there's only one cursor on the hotbar, and whatever the cursor goes over is wielded. And for any players out there who don't know, you can actually move both cursors in both directions. You can move the white cursor to the right, and you can move the right cursor to the left. You can move the yellow cursor to the left, and you can move the yellow cursor to the right. You can do that now on the retail version. You just need to know how to do it, and to know how to do it, read the how-to, the hotbar how-to. So if you find that you skip past the item that you want, you don't have to move the cursor all the way around the hotbar again. You can just go back one for both yellow and white and yellow cursors. Just go to the how-to to find out how to do that. Now, with dual wielding now, you can also, if you wish, you can wield a block in both hands. Or if you wish, you can wield a tool in both hands. you'll see that the item swings, each hand swings alternately. So doing it this way is not going to delete blocks any faster, or place, if you use the same block for example, you're not going to place blocks any faster. It's all alternate, so it's the same speed as if you did it with one hand. And the main reason for that is not to affect the current gameplay mechanics, and in particular combat and XP, experience points for skills. With combat, say for example I wield two battle axes and I swing them like this, I'm not going to hit my opponent twice as fast. I'm not going to deal twice as much damage. I'm going to hit them the same and deal the same amount of damage as if I was swinging just one. The only difference with combat is the stat bonuses. You will get the stat bonus for both of those weapons added to your total, so you'll get double the stat bonuses there. So that will actually allow you to deal a little bit more damage, but you'll have to forego the shield, the ability to hold a shield. So that'll be your personal preference. So that's basically it. That's true dual wielding. Wield any item, any block in either hand and use them just as effectively in both hands. That still leaves the problem of the two cursors on the hotbar, and some players just can't get to grips with it. They're just too used to how Minecraft works and they're unwilling to get used to it. So for those people, I've taken the extra step of implementing single hand wielding. So now you have one cursor on the hotbar and you can only wield one item or block in one hand. The other hand is not used. And it works the same with Minecraft, so left trigger to place a block, right trigger to dig. I think there's not much to say about this. Everyone knows how Minecraft works, and it works basically like that. There is also an option to swap it to the left hand for all you lefties out there, and it works exactly the same as right hand, except it's just swapped to the other hand. The triggers are also swapped, so right hand to place blocks and left hand to dig blocks. And that's it. That's dual wielding and the update, single wielding and the update in a nutshell. You'll notice that as I move, as I walk, the items and blocks are bobbing up and down. That's called player view bobbing. That's been added just to add a little bit more immersion. That can be turned off. It's optional. Turn it off in the item in the player options. No problem. And to finish up the video, I'll show you the new block that's been added. Stained glass. 16 colours, fairly bright colours, primary colours, colour to your builds. Semi-transparent, so you can see through. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope everybody is well. Peace out.